What's up, folks? Billy Goat, and I'm super sorry. We did not forget about y'all. Yeah, okay, we forgot about y'all yesterday. Alright, but we were here, and we are going to get our full-length video out right now. It'll be out Sunday instead of Saturday. This will never happen again. I can't promise you, but just things came up yesterday. Day got a little bit busier than we expected. But if you checked out that vlog on, I believe, Friday. It was Friday at the noon class. We had this conversation with someone. And it kind of inspired me, or got some gears grinding in my head to make a video on it. I was like, wow, you know, you got a really good point. There's a lot of people out there who just don't like going to the gym, who don't like running, who don't like lifting weights, who can't motivate themselves by themselves with just having a gym partner or a lifting buddy. So, I guess that gets us right into the topic. What is the topic of the video? The topic of the video is lose weight with alternative fitness, or get in the best shape of your life, or become a better person with alternative fitness. Be the best version of yourself with alternative fitness. Why do I say alternative fitness, and what do I mean by alternative fitness? If you know anything about Billy Goat, well, Billy Goat is an active MMA fighter, a combat athlete, a jiu-jitsu athlete, a wrestler, a boxer, a Muay Thai athlete, whatever you want to call it. I will do any kind of combat sports. I'm just a combat athlete. I just love combat sports. It's what got me into the shape that I am today. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the topic of why would you say that would be the way to get in the best shape of your life? Or why would you say choose that over going to the gym? Well, I don't say choose that over going to the gym. I just say that if you struggle getting into the gym, or you struggle wanting to start your change, or your fitness journey, or your weight loss journey, or whatever you want to call it, start with some jiu-jitsu. Why do I say start with some jiu-jitsu? Well, of course, a lot of people, like I just said, are unmotivated and can't get into the gym by themselves. Well, the wonderful thing about jiu-jitsu is you kind of have people who rely on you. You make the best friends of your life, the best friends you would ever find in any aspects of life, or you're going to meet them in the jiu-jitsu room. I have no idea what it is about that place, but any martial arts gym, you're going to meet the best friends of your life. Any of them. Like, I go all over the state of Georgia, and I'm like, wow, I love these people. I can't not go to certain rooms because I have so many great connections and so many great memories with these people and such great friends. And I can only go into that room one time, and I will be there for the rest of my life. And that's me. That's not just, let me rephrase that. That's not just me. That is so many people who have stepped into the jiu-jitsu world, stepped into the combat sports world, or whatever it may be in that realm of alternative fitness. And now it doesn't have to be jiu-jitsu. You know, you would have thought maybe I'd have done this video a really long time ago, considering like I run an alternative fitness class, cardio, kickboxing, things like that. There's so many people day in and day out who come into my class and are like, hey, I need a group fitness exercise. I need a group fitness kind of exercise. Well, that could be water aerobics. That could be anything, a cycling class. That could be anything that is not the traditional go in the gym, lift weights, run, get on the bike, do it by yourself kind of thing. So, if you struggle going to the gym, that alternative fitness may be your best bet. Again, now you have someone who absolutely positively relies on you. There's a thing called a drill partner in jiu-jitsu, and combat sports, in any aspect of combat sports, you have this thing called a drill partner. Yes, there's drills you can do by yourself. You can get on the bag. You can do things like that alone. But you have this thing called a drill partner. And if you're in a cardio kickboxing class, you have a whole class who depends on you, who you have friends who you don't want to miss. Things like that. So, we're gonna sum it down to just jiu-jitsu. This can go to cardio kickboxing classes. This can go to water aerobics. This can go to cycling. Literally in all those classes, you're gonna meet people who are in there for the same goals you are, to find friends, to exercise, and to socially exercise, and to get in good shape. So, they're all going to be same goal kind of people, so they're going to be people you're probably going to be interested in being friends with. But with jiu-jitsu, combat sports, things that are going to be single partnered kind of things. I mean, there's not just one partner you're going to have during a drill day, but, you know, when you start up jiu-jitsu, you have this one person who you're going to drill with every day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I go to 10th Planet, I'm going to drill Muhammad. If I go to Knuckle Up, I'm going to be drilling Ronaldo. It's just how it goes. Those two, they are my guys. I have to drill Ronaldo. If I go to Knuckle Up and I don't drill Ronaldo, guess what I'm going to feel like? I'm going to feel weird. If I go to 10th Planet and I don't Joel Muhammad, guess how I'm going to feel? I'm going to feel weird. So, if I don't show up and I don't make those two guys better, then I'm failing them. If they don't show up, then they're failing me. So you see how it's a kind of a cycle of life? If you're not there to make your partner better, well, your partner's not going to be better. You're not going to get better. And it's just kind of like a downward spiral. So you have each other to motivate each other and to inspire each other and make sure you're going to the gym, make sure you're getting better. Not to mention, it's like one of the best forms of cardio. It can be as hard as you want it or as easy as you want it. You can go a million miles an hour and have a super. Sorry, folks. If you know anything about Billy Goat, I drink way too much coffee and I have a little bit of acid reflux this morning. So, I'm going to try not to have to cut that out because I would like this to be as personal and as intense and as intimate as it can be. Why? Because I believe that Jiu-Jitsu is one of those things I can talk about forever and ever and ever and ever. And combat sports, one of those things I can talk about forever and ever and ever and ever. So, again, we're going to get back on the topic of if I'm not getting better, he's not getting better, we're not getting better as a team. I have to get better for him to get better, for all of us to get better. It's like a life cycle with Jiu-Jitsu, with combat sports, with any of them. So, they depend on me to be there, I depend on them to be there, right? Pretty simple. It's not like it's really not hard. Now, back into what we were saying. It could be as intense, or it could be as easy as you want it to be. It could be, okay, well, this is the drill, and I'm going to move at a snail's pace today. But you're still moving. You're still moving. You're still using muscles you wouldn't use in other lifting places, and really just any aspect of life. You're not going to be using the muscles you're going to be using in Jiu-Jitsu. It's pretty simple. Like, you're really not going to, in any combat sports, you're not going to be using these muscles in any aspect of life. But there are muscles that if you build them up, it's going to make your quality of life go through the roof. So, get into Jiu-Jitsu. Yet again, there's 2.2. It can be as intense or as difficult as you want it to be. It is based on you and your drill partner's needs. If you're a hobbyist, cool. Come in, just move around a little bit, break sweat, then go home. That's it. Point 3. It is freaking hard. It's hard. It's hard work, but it's so freaking fun that you will not regret it. It's one of those things that you'll never say, hey, man, I regret going to that class. Those guys beat me up. No, you're going to go, wow, those guys beat me up, but I absolutely freaking loved it. I don't regret one little minute of it. This guy had me in rear naked, and it was so insane. It was so intense. It was so fun. That's how people are going to feel. That's how you're going to feel. That's how everyone feels about Jiu-Jitsu their first practice. And then you continue getting beat up, and then you're like, dang, maybe I've hit a plateau. Maybe I've came far. And then you go beat that plateau. You keep going, and then you're like, wow, look at me. I'm a freaking superhuman. So, Jiu-Jitsu can be very hard. Very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Why do I say it's going to be hard? Because you're moving constantly moving. You're constantly using muscles. Even if I'm laying on my back in guard, full guard, the most laziest position you can be in, I'm laying on my back with my legs wrapped around you. I am still using muscles. You try to hold someone in between your legs while they're wobbling and squirming. It's very hard. You got to squeeze your legs harder than you've ever squeezed your legs before. You know, those hip abductor machines and abductor, and my brain is having a brain fart right now, so we're not going to get scientific right now. But needless to say, the hip machines have nothing on Jiu-Jitsu and combat sports. Into point, I don't know what point we're on now. I'm pretty sure we're on point 4. The reason why you should get into Jiu-Jitsu is because it will just make you a better person. How will it make you a better person? How is Jiu-Jitsu? How does rolling around with sweaty men and sweaty women make you a better person? Well, it humbles you. It humbles you. It breaks that ego down better than anything else in the world. I know all these people out there are looking for ways to break their egos down, whether it be through substances or whatever else, meditation. I don't know. Go to Jiu-Jitsu. You'll bust your ego to pieces. I promise you. There will be no ego anymore. It'll be dissolved. It'll be dissolved into an itty-bitty size of a grain. There will be no ego. There will be so much humility that you won't know what to do with it. You will just be a changed person. Let's be real. And that's why it'll make you a better person. It humbles you. Not to mention, okay, now you've hit that plateau. You've got a little bit of skill under you. You don't know quite what to do with it. People are still beating you up because you're getting gassed out, you're not strong enough, whatever it may be, you're going to want to improve in jiu-jitsu. It's going to become something so inspiring to you, something that makes you so happy that you're going to want to improve. And you know how you improve? You get in better shape, you get stronger, and you become more smart up here. How do you become more smart up here? Drilling, studying, and, well, going to class, of course. How do you get better in cardio? Well, you drill a little bit more intensely. You go on a run. Cardio? You didn't think Billy Goat was going to say something about cardio? Yeah, I'm going to say something about cardio. I do cardio so I don't get freaking choked out on the mats and I'm not dying while someone's choking me and dragging me across the mat while I'm halfway alive. No, I don't want that to happen, so I want to be able to breathe. So guess what? I go on my runs. I go on my runs at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes or more. But traditionally, 4 to 5 times a week am I running, and I'm doing some kind of intense cardio, moderately intense cardio, steady state cardio, hit cardio. I'm doing cardio at all times. Pretty much every day am I doing some form of cardio. And not to mention, we can count jiu-jitsu in that realm of cardio, because just about every jiu-jitsu class, you're going to be rolling for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, what does that make? 30 minutes of steady state cardio, because you're going to steady state, moderately to moderately intense, possibly even intense cardio you're going to be doing. Very intense at times. So, get into jiu-jitsu. There's another point. Then, you're going to want to get stronger. People are going to be throwing you around like a rag doll. You may have a heavy weight on top of you, and you're like, dude, I'm a 135-pounder. I don't weigh 135 pounds, but I'm a 135-pounder. Why are you doing this to me? And they're going to go, hey, get stronger. And you're going to go, well, maybe I should go get stronger. Then you're going to go lift weights. And then you're going to be motivated to lift weights due to the fact of you got into jiu-jitsu, and now you're more humble. You got reasons to want to go to the gym because you're tired of getting choked out, and your hobby and your love of your life, jiu-jitsu, is just beating you silly. So, there's another reason why to go to the gym and get into some jiu-jitsu. These lists goes on forever. We could talk about alternative fitness and choice of alternative fitness forever, but this ended up just being, I love jiu-jitsu, I love combat sports, and you should probably get into them. And it doesn't just have to be the fact of you want to learn to choke people out. That's just a perk. It could just be due to the fact of you don't like to go to the gym, you don't like to lift weights, you don't like to run. You just want another form to get into shape, another choice of another option to get into shape, whatever it may be. You just want to get into shape and you don't want to be bored. Well, either find you some jiu-jitsu, find you some group fitness, or find you a cardio kickboxing class, kickboxing, boxing. It doesn't matter. Just get into the freaking gym, guys. How hard is it? Just get into the gym. Get into the gym, become a better version of yourself. And jiu-jitsu was just my option. If you haven't been checking out the vlogs, go check out the vlogs. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Tell me how jiu-jitsu has changed your life. Folks, thank you so much for the growth. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. And with all that being said, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. We all love you. And go find some jiu-jitsu or alternative fitness choices. Thank you.